All right, today we're going to do our first newsletter. You're going to get an instruction page on how to type everything, and then you're also going to get a copy of the newsletter that you're going to use to type the information in. We're going to start with a new blank Word document. All right, and the first thing it tells us to do is to go in and set our margins. So we're going to go to the Layout tab, go to Margins. Instructions say to set your margin at 0.75 on all sides. So we're going to go down here to Custom Margins. Then we're going to set the top, bottom, left, and right to 0.75 each. Remember, just top, bottom, left, and right. All right, and then we're going to click OK. Now we have our margins set. Our instructions to tell us to save our document as Raters. So you're going to go File, Save As. I'm going to name it Raters. And you're going to save it to your ICT folder. All right, I'm going to just put it on my desktop. Then you'll click Save. Just remember that once you're finished, you will need to resave, because the saved document that we have right now is just a blank document. So everything that we do from this point forward, we still have to save. All right, and you'll just go up here to the diskette icon and click Save when you're finished with the newsletter, or when class is over. Save your work. All right, the next step is to duplicate the newsletter exactly as shown on figure 47.1. All right, and here are the instructions. It says, starting on the first line of the document, type the title of the newsletter, Raters Monthly Gazette, and format as 36-point Comic Sans bold center. So we're going to go back to our Home tab. We're going to go to our Comic Sans font, 36-point, bold, and center aligned. And it's Raters Monthly Gazette. Oops. All right, hit return. All right, and then it tells you to type the subtitle on the next line, and it says to format it 10-point Arial bold, center aligned, inserting bullet symbols where indicated. All right, so we're going to go change this to Arial, size 10. We're already bold and we're already center aligned. And so the next line of text says Westminster High School Newsletter. All right, and then you see a bullet point. All right, and so what we're going to do for our bullet points is we're going to go to the Insert tab, and we're going to go over here to Advanced Symbols. And I'm just going to go ahead and pick the little diamond. Any of those symbols right here would probably be fine. I'm going to click Insert and Close. And then I'm going to space after, and then I'm going to type in the date, issue, and volume. And I'm going to put a space after the 2. And I'm going to go and insert another symbol as it shows on my page. I'm going to click Insert and Close again. Put a space after it. And then it says by student name. So you're going to put by, and then you'll type your name. All right. The next instruction tells us to insert a 1-point borderline below the subtitle and skip one line. All right, so what we're going to do is we're going to hit return. We're going to go to shapes. We're going to use a shape to do this. It makes it a little bit easier to navigate. We're going to click our double line because that's what you see in the picture. And we're going to basically click and drag this line from the beginning of our title to the end of our title. So right here at the beginning of the R in Raiders, and then we're going to go all the way over here after the E in Gazette. All right. Now you see our shape format has come up. So here it tells us it needs to be a 1-point line. If you'll notice, this is in blue and we want it in black. So we're going to click the down arrow right here, and we're going to click black instead of blue. And then we're also going to go to weight. And as you can see, it's a 1/2 point right now, and we want to change that to a 1 point. All right. Then we're going to get our cursor down below our line, and so you may have to hit enter again and then just drag your line back up above your cursor. All right. Once you have your line above your cursor, the next thing we're going to do is format the remainder of the newsletter into columns. In order to do that, we need to go to the Layout tab and Columns, but we're not going to click on columns. We're going to click the down arrow, and we're going to click More Columns because we need to customize this. All right, we can click the up arrow, make that 2, or you can select it there, either way. And our instructions tell us to make the columns a width of 3 inches and 0.5 between each column. So we've got our 0.5 between, and then we'll make this 3 inches. All right, and then this is key. Do not forget to do this. This is apply to whole document. We don't want to do that because then our title is going to be in columns too, and we don't want that. So what you want to do is select this point forward. This will allow you to insert 2 columns below your title, which you see right up here. You see how that has the title area, and then you've got the 2 columns below that. So then you want to click OK. All right, and then go back to your Home tab, and we're going to go back to Left Align. All right, and then you're going to follow the instructions for the remainder of the newsletter. Tells you to format each newsletter article heading, which is the title, in 14-point Comic Sans bold and left align. And then, unless otherwise noted, the rest of the body text for each article is going to be 11-point Arial, also left aligned. And then you have special instructions about what to italicize, what words to bold, and when you finish typing your newsletter, make sure you save it to your ICT folder.